The improbable, rare and unbelievable encounters explore extraordinary odds and unlikely events. From unique abilities to unusual sightings, witness unbelievable moments and unlikely occurrences that defy logic and reason. Ambidexterity, 1 in 100. Starting off, we have ambidexterity, where a person can use both their hands equally well. The probability of this is approximately 1 in 100. If you think this isn't too rare, consider this. Across a class of 100 students, you might find only one who can write, draw, or play sports equally efficiently with both hands. With just 1% of the population having this skill, it's certainly a special trait. Having 12 fingers, 1 in 750. Next up is polydactyly, a condition where a person is born with 12 fingers. You'd think it's extremely rare, but the probability is about 1 in 750. This means there are approximately 7.5 million people in the world with this condition. Someone with 12 fingers might excel in activities that require fine motor skills, like playing the guitar or piano. The double yolk egg, 1 in 1,000. Have you ever cracked open an egg only to find a double yolk? The chances of encountering this are 1 in 1,000. While this isn't astronomical, it's still a delightful surprise for anyone making breakfast. The 360-degree rainbow. Seeing a full-circle rainbow, or a 360-degree rainbow, is another extraordinary event. This phenomenon usually happens when observing from an airplane or high altitude and is quite a visual spectacle. Imagine gazing into a perfect circle of colors. It's like peering through a kaleidoscope in nature. The red rain phenomenon. In a stunning and baffling occurrence, reports have documented instances of red rain in various parts of the world. Although explanations range from environmental factors to particulate matter in the atmosphere, it's clear this is no ordinary weather event. Living to 100 to 1 in 3,700. Longevity is another marvel of human existence. The odds of living to be 100 years old are about 1 in 3,700. Meeting someone who has reached a century in age is not just an honor, but also an inspiration, showcasing the resilience and vigor of the human spirit. Perfect bowling score, 1 in 11,000. Getting a perfect score in a game of bowling, 300 points, is another rare feat. The odds are roughly 1 in 11,000. This requires not just skill, but also incredible consistency and a bit of luck. Four-eared cats. 1 in 25,000 cats with 4 ears are another incredibly rare sight. The odds stand at about 1 in 25,000. These extra ears usually result from a genetic mutation and don't usually affect the cat's hearing or health. Giant amethyst, 1 in 200,000. Discovering a giant amethyst gem is another rare event, with odds at 1 in 200,000. These stunning purple crystals are highly prized and sought after by collectors and jewelers alike. Puffy Doritos, 1 in 200,000. Once in a blue moon, you'll find an oddly puffed Dorito in your bag of chips. This might seem trivial, but with odds of 1 in 200,000, it's actually quite a fun and rare find. One lucky person even managed to sell a puffed Dorito for $20,000, turning snack time into a veritable jackpot. Two-headed animals, 1 in 500,000. Finding a two-headed animal, such as a snake or a lizard, is another rarity with odds of 1 in 500,000. These animals usually have a very short lifespan, making them not just a rare sight, but a swiftly fleeting one. Accent change syndrome. Some individuals wake up one day to find themselves speaking with a completely different accent, a condition known as foreign accent syndrome. While it may seem outlandish, this phenomenon underscores the complexity of the human brain and its functions. 9 babies at once, 1 in 250 million. Talk about a handful, or rather, multiple handfuls. The odds of a woman giving birth to 9 babies at once are mind-bogglingly rare, at 1 in 250 million. Consider how much of a monumental task it is to care for one newborn, and you'll appreciate the Herculean effort and support needed for 9. Finding long-lost treasure. 1 in 250 million. We've all dreamt of stumbling across buried treasure, but the odds of this happening are also 1 in 250 million. Whether it's gold coins or ancient artifacts, unearthing such a find can turn an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. Perfect NCAA bracket. 1 in 9.2 quintillion. If you thought winning the lottery was hard, Try filling out a perfect bracket for the NCAA basketball tournament. The chances are a mind-bending 1 in 9.2 quintillion. To put this in perspective, you're more likely to win the lottery multiple times over than to correctly predict every winner in the tournament. IQ above 200, a one-of-a-kind genius. Having an IQ over 200 is extremely rare and puts one in an elite league of intellectuals. Historical figures like Galileo and Newton had IQs in this range, cementing it as a measure of unparalleled genius.